I'm here at the Green Pavilion of the Wedding Channel Couture Show with Adele Wechsler, one of the pioneers of eco-couture fashion. And she's going to show us a few pieces from her very prolific and beautiful collection from this season. So Adele, show us what you have here on the rack.
Well, thanks for coming to check it out. It's been a great show, and I've been really excited to present my 6th eco-couture collection.
Amazing.
Which got a wonderful response. And some of the pieces that I introduced this collection as the theme was about going a little bit more glamorous. So the couture bride, the eco-couture bride, adding some glamour into her wedding day. Because being green doesn't mean you're not going to be extremely glamorous and really fashionable. Because it's very fashionable to be green today. So this is organic hemp and silk.
It's so elegant.
100% silk chiffon, two-tone in ivory and silk white. We have our handmade petals, lots of little stems twisted in pearl detail with an asymmetric, quite goddess-like in its inspiration, and really pretty and soft, creating softness but on a very sort of streamlined silhouette.
What's this dress called for people who want to
This
see it?
dress is called Anthea, which is Greek for Lady of Flowers.
Perfect.
This gown here is called Marigold, a fuller A-line ball gown skirt, but still very clean and really light. Even though there's some fullness, there's not a lot of poof and volume. We've got our draped yoke. This is vegetable dyed silk with an inset of silk organza. And of course all our gowns are fair trade labor and just a lovely, clean, classic silhouette. One of the other things we've introduced at this market is a very much neglected segment of the market, which is the plus-size couture bride.
The eco-friendly plus-size couture bride.
The eco-friendly plus-size couture bride. So here she is
Beautiful.
in silk chiffon with washed silk organza, a little bit of a sheer sleeve, draped into the waistline with some soutache lace. Just really floaty and pretty and really flattering.
Adele, where do you get your fabrics from?
You know, we have a couple of mills that we work with all over. We have a mill in India that does our fabric production for us, who deals a lot with the European customer, who are very much more forward in terms of their demands in being eco and environmentally sustainable. So we have been fortunate to discover and find these mills that recycle 300,000 litres of water a day without pumping the effluents into the rivers and streams. We have some companies in Italy that we work with. There are a few companies all over the world that are very conscious about the type of production and the chemicals that they use in the production of their fabrics.
So you're known for your very ethereal, beautiful silk gowns, but one of the gowns that you have here today has a sort of different twist. So let's take a look at that one.
Right, thank you. Well, this is actually, I did this, this is for my Eco Bridesmaid, which we have just introduced at this market for the first time, really by demand of our brides who've been saying, well, thank you for our green wedding option, but what about my bridesmaids? We also want something couture and elegant for our bridesmaids. We're tired of these really kind of nasty looking things coming all over. No, that's not very nice. So here we have a 100% organic linen gown, just very simple silhouette. It feels amazing. It's lined in bamboo. It's light as anything, and we've got a lavender and sky blue organza. The organza trim are available in all kinds of colors. In fact, we had one of our stores came and said, you know what, we're going to pick this up for our brides, because we've got brides that are going to want to wear that. And then another thing that we just introduced with our bridesmaids is these are all our own vegetable dyed exclusive colors to us, as we're developing them ourselves and dyeing them ourselves in non-toxic vegetable dyes. This is our orange, our blood orange and our heirloom grape color.
I love both those colors are so vibrant, and one of the complaints you hear about with vegetable dyes is that the colors are a little bit washed out, and that is absolutely not the case. They're so rich. They're really very beautiful.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Anything else that you want to share with either brides that are watching or retail stores?
Well, as I said, I'm just being really excited to be here at this market, and we actually had Aveda here with us presenting, doing our hair and makeup for our models.
Which explains why your hair looks so fabulous.
Thank you. And, together we've been partnering in really spreading the word about green wedding options and going green, and that really being glamorous and green is pretty much the way to go.
Well, I think you've absolutely nailed it. I mean, the collection that you've brought is absolutely stunning. And this is a very, very tiny slice of what Adele has here today. So you should definitely go to her website and take a look at the full collection. Thank you so much, Adele.
Thanks for coming.